Hello and welcome to my new garden in the Shropshire countryside in the heart of England. We've already done a lot of work in the garden, but there is a lot to go. So it's going to be really exciting. I've got a lot of planning to do. There's a lot of projects that I'm going to be doing here as well. And really it's just going to be a fantastic growing space. So much for delayed gratification. I've taken you straight to the most exciting part of the garden, and that is where the greenhouse is going to go up. And the greenhouse is in these boxes in front of me here. It's a Vitavia Jupiter 11,500. It's 8 foot 5 inches deep and 14 foot 5 inches long. It's made by a company called Vitavia. They make a good quality, sturdy greenhouse. I didn't want to go for one of those cheapies that would just blow over in the first wind. We've got fields out the front and out the back, so we do get some stiff breezes through here. I also wanted to go for a polycarbonate model. So this is a 6-inch polycarbonate rather than the cheap 4-inch polycarbonate that you can get elsewhere. So when we bought the house, there was a huge green steel shed here. It was approximately 6.6 meters by 3.4 meters in size, and it was absolutely huge. It was built really sturdily. It's concreted into the ground, and they had some of these posts here as well. So what we did is we put the shed on eBay. The deal was bid what you like, but you have to come and dismantle and collect it yourself. So some crazy person decided to pay us £103 for it, just for the materials, and proceeded to risk life and limb to take it down. All the while I was sat there cozily in the house, taking a video to ensure that if he did kill himself, we wouldn't be sued because he was just being absolutely stupid. I had some video of that, and here it is. The music goes well with it. Don't stand up. He was literally stood on that. Oh, it's just coming up like that. So the house came with a little pond. It needs a good clean out, but I'm thinking we might throw some fish in there and possibly try some summer aquaponics. If anyone ever mentions a concrete path again, I think I'm going to scream. We had a horrible double-layered concrete path that ran all the way down the middle of the garden. Completely pointless, completely useless, and a massive job to dig up. Some of my Facebook friends have probably already seen this angle of the garden, and by the way, if we're not friends on Facebook yet, look me up, or I'll try and put a link here somewhere that you can click and just come along, come and have a chat, ask questions, whatever. And this shows sort of the scope of the garden. This is what the garden looked like when we bought the house. As you can see, it was very bare. You can see the big green shed and the concrete path down the middle. And here's the little mock-up that I shared on Facebook with some Facebook friends. This is the general idea, but I think it won't turn out to look anything like this. But, you know, it's just a concept. So, being in England, there will have to be a lawn here somewhere near the pond. That's just a given. It has to happen, and I don't think my wife would allow it any other way. But there will also be, of course, the greenhouse behind me here on the concrete slab, and there are a number of other things that I'm going to be trying. So this sturdy little shed here is going to be fantastic for a number of things. I'm thinking meat rabbits. It's the perfect size to house a number of meat rabbit hutches, and I think we'll also be able to build some nesting boxes in there for chickens. So the idea is, what we'll do is, on this side of the shed here, we'll cut some of the steel out and we'll create some nesting boxes there for the chickens, and then we'll have a chicken run coming out down this way, down the side of the garden. Now, south is down here, so that's where the sun comes from. So this is an area of the garden that doesn't get full sun all through the day. It gets afternoon sun, but it doesn't get morning sun. So that's the idea, meat rabbits and chickens. This is the greenhouse that I built myself before I started doing YouTube videos, and I wish I had done a video of this greenhouse. It's more of a hot box for chilies and that kind of thing, and we've got some really nice chilies in here. This is a pretty impressive Trinidad scorpion. It doesn't have a huge amount of fruit on there, but there are some nice fruit on there, and hopefully we can overwinter that one. And then this is a Dorset chocolate naga. They're not huge pods, but they are starting to turn a nice brown colour. There's also various other types of peppers here. There's, you know, banana peppers. There's here a Peter pepper, also known as the penis pepper, but these don't look anything like a penis. so I'm not sure what's going on there, but they're very good for cooking with. And then various other things, sweet peppers, mulatto islanos, a lot of jalapenos, that kind of thing. What we also have here is, just here's the goji berries. Here's one goji berry bush, and here's another goji berry bush. If you've seen the goji berry seedlings video, and I'll try and put a link somewhere here for that, then you might also want to know what's happened with those. So they have started to lose their leaves. They got a little bit hot, but in this pot here, you can see there's 3 seedlings. So they're doing quite well. I'm going to overwinter those, and then next year they'll be the size of these other plants. Finally, I just wanted to come back to the site of the greenhouse, and this is going to be amazing for me. There's going to be so many projects that I can do here throughout the summer and the winter. I've already picked up a number of grow lights, so I can extend the growing season and hopefully keep the greenhouse nice and warm during winter as well. Extend those days, get 14 hours of light rather than the typical 8 or so hours that you get during the winter, and hopefully overwinter some peppers in there. But there's another plan here, and that is to drill through the concrete base in strategic points and then cut a nice big square in the middle. In that square, we're going to dig out the soil, we're going to stick some pond liner in, we're going to have a nice large 250-gallon fish tank for some aquaponics. This is something I've really wanted to try for a long time, and I'm super excited to have the space to be able to do it. So, there's a number of things that you need to subscribe for if you haven't already. The first is growing in a greenhouse over winter with grow lights. The second is growing in a greenhouse with aquaponics with a fish tank in the floor. And the third is growing in a greenhouse over winter with grow lights and aquaponics. Something like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really enjoy doing these videos. I haven't done one for a while because I've been working really hard on this house. If anybody ever mentions concrete or wallpaper to me ever again, I'm going to curl up into a ball and cry. I'm done with it. The whole house was full of wallpaper. Don't talk to me about it. Anyway, the greenhouse is going to be brilliant. I'm going to put it up hopefully this weekend. I'm going to do a video all about it. And then over winter, this winter, hopefully I'll be overwintering some peppers, and I'll start turning this into an aquaponics greenhouse. So thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, stick them in the comments down below. If you've got time, give me a thumbs up. All of that, and come and say hello on Facebook. I really enjoy seeing other people doing little projects from the videos that I've done, and really enjoy chatting to people. So please come and find me on Facebook, subscribe, like, comment, all of that. You know what us YouTubers say. And thank you so much for watching.